sense of hearing, and sense of touch. By these, you're able to know that where you are and where you're going. In other words, while you're in a storm, you may not be able to see Jesus, but every other sense will have you to remind you that you can see him. Can I get a witness? Yeah, no matter what you say, you may not can see him, but I'm glad to report that he can see us. Every other sense we have suggest to us a reminder that help is on the way. Brother and sister, if you don't mind, I know I need to close, but if you don't mind, let me trouble you for just a few minutes. And then I'll leave you alone. Let me tell you about the four other senses to show you Jesus. First of all, you can see Jesus by sense of smell. When you can't see Jesus, we should remind you that he's there by the smells in the air. Psalm 45 and 8 says, all thy garments smell of myrrh, whereby they have made thee glad. Every time we take a breath, we should be reminded that he is present. The fragrance of the rose and the sweet smell of the season remind that he's still on the throne. When we can't see him, we can smell his presence in the dark. You can see Jesus by sense of taste. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusted him. Every time we get a taste of the goodness of God, we ought to know that we've been blessed. Every time we sit down at the dinner table, every time we sit down at the breakfast table, every time we see where God had brought us from, we ought to be able to taste the goodness of the Lord. Though it may be dark on the outside, winds contrary blowing, we ought to still see God. Amen. You can see him by sense of hearing. Every child of God ought to hear and recognize the voice of God. Jesus said on one occasion, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them and they follow me. Can I get a witness? Brothers and sisters, the songwriter said he speaks, and the sound of his voice is so sweet that the birds hush their singing. Can I tell you that when we listen to the voice of Jesus, we'll share thoughts of the whole hymn. They said, I heard the voice of Jesus say, come unto me and rest. Lie down, thy weary one,